Alright, let's fucking dive in. Impact ionization sounds badass, right? Here's what's up. You've got a high-energy bastard like an electron zooming through a solid or a gas, smashing headlong into atoms like it owns the place. And when these motherfucking electrons slam into those atoms hard enough, they kick out another electron from the atom's shell. That's ionization happening, boom. Just like that. So you start with one crazy fast electron, and through impact ionization, you suddenly get two free electrons and a positive ion left behind. Now you've doubled the carnage. If those two electrons are packing enough punch, they can keep the shit show rolling, hitting more atoms and knocking out even more electrons. You've got an avalanche, a goddamn chain reaction, and suddenly a tiny bit of energy leads to a full-on electrical stampede. You see this all over the place. The reason a Geiger counter clicks its little ass off when radiation passes through is because of this shit. The electron goes haywire, impacts ionizes, and makes a nice fat current you can measure. Same goes for avalanche photodiodes and those gnarly breakdowns in semiconductors. Electronics engineers are tap dancing on the edge of impact ionization every day. Sometimes they want that avalanche for signal detection, other times it's a pain in the ass because it can fry your circuits if you're not careful. Plus, that's why high voltage breakdowns in air spark your fingers when you touch a doorknob after shuffling around in socks. It's electrons going nuts, starting up a mini lightning storm. Impact ionization is the wild card in the big poker game of particle physics and electronics, the trigger that makes plain old current into a chaotic cascade. So bottom line, it's when energy goes balls out, smashes into an atom and rips loose more electrons, setting off one hell of a party at the atomic level. Fundamental physics? Hell yeah, it's the chaotic root of all kinds of electrical mayhem.